Welcome to Intro to Positive Psychology. My name is Kathleen Erica Eberhardt, aka Madame Atia. This presentation includes an overview, comparison, self-actualization, actualizing tendency, humanistic motivational phenomena, and a conclusion. To open, explore a foundational understanding of positive psychology, including its definition, historical context, and core concepts, setting the stage for deeper exploration in subsequent slides of this presentation. In the definition of positive psychology, consider how positive psychology is a scientific study of what makes life worth living, focusing on strengths, virtues, and factors that contribute to a fulfilling and flourishing life. It emphasizes the importance of positive emotions, resilience, personal strengths, and supportive relationships. Its brief history and development explores how it was developed in the late 20th century as a response to the traditional focus of psychology on pathology and dysfunction. Key figures include Martin Seligman, who served as president of the American Psychological Association and played a pivotal role in establishing positive psychology as a field of study. Key concepts and principles include optimal functioning, understanding how individuals can thrive and reach their fullest potential, subjective well-being, measurement of happiness, life, satisfaction, and positive emotions, strengths and virtues, identifying and utilizing personal strengths to enhance well-being and achieve goals, resilience, ability to bounce back from adversity and grow through challenges, positive relationships, importance of social connections, and supportive networks in fostering well-being. Comparison of methodology explores the synchronization between the bottom-up approach of positive psychology with holism methodology, highlighting its focus on strengths, proactive methodologies, and practical examples to illustrate its application in enhancing well-being. The cadence falls against the bottom-up approach of positive psychology with the top-down approach of holism, highlighting their respective focuses, methodologies, and examples to illustrate their application in understanding and promoting well-being. In the bottom-up approach, positive psychology focuses on strengths and potentials. Positive psychology emphasizes identifying and leveraging individual strengths and potentials rather than solely focusing on deficits or problems. It encourages individuals to build on what is already working well in their lives. The emphasis on proactive methodologies includes an approach that promotes proactive strategies aimed at enhancing well-being and resilience. Techniques such as gratitude journaling, strengths assessments, and mindfulness practices are utilized to cultivate positive emotions and personal growth. The top-down approach, holism, focuses on overall impact and integration. Holism emphasizes understanding individuals and phenomenon as integrated wholes rather than as sum of parts. It seeks to analyze and address issues by considering the broader context and systemic relationships. Emphasis on systemic and holistic approaches. The approach considers interconnectedness and interdependencies within systems, family systems, ecological systems. It aims to create change by addressing root causes and promoting systemic health and balance. For the melody, consider a comprehensive overview of self-actualization, covering its definition, characteristics according to Maslow's theory, and the role of positive psychology in fostering this developmental process. Next, consider the definition and origins of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Definition: self-actualization refers to the realization of one's full potential and fulfillment of personal growth and purpose. Origins, proposed by Abraham Maslow at the highest level in his hierarchy of needs, which suggests that once basic needs, physiological, safety, love, and esteem, are met, individuals strive towards self-actualization. Characteristics of self-actualized individuals include autonomy and authenticity. They are self-directed and true to themselves with a strong sense of identity. Also, peak experiences. They frequently experience moments of profound joy, fulfillment, and transcendence. And creativity. They demonstrate originality and creativity in their thoughts and actions. Also, purpose and meaning. They have a clear sense of purpose and a commitment to personal values, continued growth, constantly growing and evolving, seeking to fulfill their potential. In the role of positive psychology in fostering self-actualization, positive psychology emphasizes strengths, virtues, and factors that contribute to a flourishing life. It provides tools and interventions to enhance self-awareness, resilience, and personal growth. Techniques such as strengths-based coaching, mindfulness practices, and positive interventions, e.g. gratitude exercises, are used to facilitate the journey towards self-actualization. Research in positive psychology explores the conditions and practices that facilitate self-actualization, contributing to theories and interventions aimed at promoting optimal human functioning. Today's crescendo effectively explains actualizing tendency according to Carl Rogers' theory, discusses how positive psychology aligns with and supports this concept, and provides research examples or case studies to illustrate its practical application and outcomes. Now to explore an explanation of actualizing tendency, Rogers' theory. Definition: actualizing tendency proposed by Carl Rogers is the innate drive of every individual to grow, develop, and fulfill their potential. Characteristics: it involves the tendency towards self-actualization, self-improvement, and personal growth throughout life. Central concept: Rogers posited that individuals have an inherent drive towards growth and actualization, which can be facilitated or inhibited by environmental factors. Now, how positive psychology supports actualizing tendency. Positive psychology aligns with Rogers' concept by emphasizing strengths, positive emotions, and personal growth. It encourages individuals to focus on their strengths, virtues, and potentials rather than weaknesses. Positive psychology interventions such as strengths-based coaching, positive affirmations, and mindfulness practices are designed to enhance self-awareness, resilience, and personal development. By fostering positive emotions and well-being, positive psychology creates an optimal environment for individuals to pursue their actualizing tendency. Here are a few research examples or case studies demonstrating actualizing tendency. Example 1. Research studies have shown that individuals who engage in mindfulness practices and positive interventions report greater levels of personal growth and self-actualization. Example 2. Case studies of individuals undergoing strength-based coaching demonstrate improvements in self-confidence, motivation, and goal attainment, reflecting the facilitation of actualizing tendency. Example 3. Longitudinal studies tracking individuals' development over time highlight how positive psychology interventions contribute to sustained personal growth and fulfillment of potential. Getting into the groove is humanistic psychology principles, exploring the connection between humanistic psychology and positive psychology, and discuss their applications in therapeutic settings and personal development, showcasing their synergies to promote well-being and personal growth. Overview of humanistic psychology principles. Core principles: emphasis on subjective experiences and the uniqueness of individuals, focus on personal growth, self-actualization, and fulfillment of potential, importance of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and personal responsibility, and relationship-centered approach, emphasizing empathy and unconditional positive regard. The connection between humanistic psychology and positive psychology. Shared focus. Both humanistic psychology and positive psychology emphasize strengths, virtues, and factors that contribute to well-being and optimal functioning. They have complementary perspectives. Humanistic psychology focuses on the subjective experiences and personal growth, while positive psychology emphasizes scientific inquiry and evidence-based practices to enhance positive emotions, resilience, and flourishing. They have integration. Positive psychology integrates principles from humanistic psychology, particularly in understanding the conditions that facilitate personal growth, fulfillment, and self-actualization. Applications in therapeutic settings and personal development. Therapeutic approaches. Humanistic therapies such as person-centered therapy, Carl Rogers, and existential therapy, Irvin Yalom, emphasize creating a supportive therapeutic relationship and facilitating clients' self-exploration and growth. Positive psychology interventions. In therapeutic settings, positive psychology interventions are used to enhance well-being, resilience, and personal strengths. personal development. Both approaches are utilized in personal development contexts to foster self-awareness, self-acceptance, and personal growth through techniques like mindfulness, strengths-based approaches, and goal-setting strategies. The finale provides an overview of practical applications and interventions in positive psychology, supported by case studies or examples demonstrating their effectiveness, and discusses ethical considerations and limitations associated with implementing these interventions in various contexts. Practical applications and interventions include strengths-based approaches, positive interventions, and resilience building. First, strength-based approaches encourage individuals to identify and utilize their strengths in various domains, such as work, relationships, to enhance well-being and performance. Example, strengths assessments. Positive interventions, techniques designed to cultivate positive emotions, behaviors, and cognitions. Examples are gratitude exercises, mindfulness practices, and acts of kindness. Finally, resilience building, strategies aimed at enhancing resilience to cope effectively with adversity and bounce back from challenges. Examples include resilience training programs and stress management techniques. Next are case studies or examples showcasing effectiveness. There's 4. The first is a chapter titled Positive Psychology and Psychological Disorders, where Snyder and Lopez, 2002, explore the intersection of positive psychology with the understanding and treatment of psychological disorders. They emphasize the importance of integrating strengths-based approaches with traditional pathology-focused methods in clinical practice. The authors argue that focusing on strengths, virtues, and positive emotions can complement traditional therapy by fostering resilience, improving coping strategies, and enhancing overall well-being in individuals dealing with psychological challenges. The 3 examples. First, research studies have demonstrated that individuals who engage in gratitude exercises report increased levels of happiness and life satisfaction. That's Seligman et al., 2005. Second, case studies of workplaces implementing strengths-based approaches show improvements in employee engagement, job satisfaction, and productivity. That's Luthans et al., 1988. And third, resilience training programs in educational settings have been shown to reduce stress levels and improve academic performance among students. Bonanno, 2004. The ethical considerations and limitations are a few. Ethical considerations: ensuring interventions respect individuals' autonomy, confidentiality, and cultural sensitivity, avoiding overemphasis on positivity at the expense of addressing genuine challenges and negative emotions. The limitations include effectiveness varies among individuals. Not all interventions may work equally well for everyone, and limited research on long-term outcomes of positive psychology interventions. Finally, potential for interventions to be perceived as simplistic or superficial by some individuals. This closing provides a concise summary of the key points discussed throughout the presentation. It underscores the importance of integrating positive psychology principles in enhancing well-being and personal growth, and outlines potential future directions and advancements in the field, paving the way for further exploration and innovation. Summary of key points discussed. Positive psychology emphasizes strengths, virtues, and factors contributing to well-being. It aligns with humanistic principles like self-actualization and actualizing tendency. Applications include strengths-based approaches, positive interventions, and resilience building. Ethical considerations include respecting autonomy and cultural sensitivity. The importance of integrating positive psychology principles. It enhances individuals' well-being and quality of life by focusing on strength and positive emotions. Complements traditional psychology by addressing the full spectrum of human experiences. Provides practical tools and interventions for personal growth and resilience. Future directions and potential advancements in the field. Continued research into the mechanisms underlying positive psychology interventions. Exploration of new technologies such as digital interventions and AI to enhance accessibility and effectiveness, integration with other disciplines, including neuroscience and economics, to deepen understanding and application. There are 5 references: Bonanno, 2004, Loss, trauma, and human resilience. Have we underestimated the human capacity to thrive after extreme adverse events? American psychologist. Jordan, Rashid, Roche, and Lomas, 2021. Ethical Guidelines for Positive Psychology Practice, International Journal of Wellbeing. And Luthens, Hodgetts, and Rosenkrantz, 1988. Real Managers, Cambridge, MA, Bollinger Publishing Company. And Seligman, Steen, Park, Peterson, 2005. Positive Psychology Progress, Empirical Validation of Interventions. Finally, Snyder and Lopez, 2002. Handbook of Positive Psychology, Oxford University Press.